You're going to hear from three great ladies that have got some great stuff to share about how to give you a champion playbook. Take it away.
Hey guys, I'm gonna start us off with our champion playbook. So before I do that, have you guys I've seen some of your vision boards out there. So just type it in the chat. Did you do your vision board? Do you have your vision board? Do you have a vision for 2025? So just put in the chat, yes or no. Or if you haven't posted it yet out there, you want to put it out there. Okay. So how are we gonna make that vision come to life? How's that vision going to take shape? How's it going to be when it's the end of 2025? Are you going to be excited that you've gotten closer to your vision or hit your vision? So what are we going to do? What does, since I'm an Ohio State fan and I should have worn my Ohio State t-shirt, okay? What do you think? They've got a championship playoff game Friday, tomorrow night, okay? What do you think they're doing? Anybody want to put in the chat? What do you think they're doing? Maybe they're practicing. Maybe they have drills. Maybe they have a playbook. Okay. All right. They have a playbook and they're doing it every day. They're practicing every day. They're doing those plays every single day and they have the vision. They know what they want. So we need to have a playbook for your visions to become reality. Okay. So I'm going to move over to share my screens. Dum, 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 dum. You guys are pretty quiet over there. OHIO, Kristen. All right, let me get my PowerPoint up here. Okay, and we're going to start here, and we're going to go here. All right, just a thumbs up. You guys can see the screen here. We good? I'm not seeing thumbs. Yes, okay, thanks, Bonnie. All right, guys. So, we are going to have a playbook. We have a playbook to be a champion. We're all going to have our champion trophies at the end of the year, okay? And it's personal and it's for you. So why do we need a playbook? Why do we need a playbook? Well, first of all, it helps you form good habits. All right. If you're just, out there and you've got this vision and yes, I want this to happen and I want these things, and you kind of like don't have a playbook, don't have a play, don't know what your day's going to look like, your week's going to look like, your month's going to look like, you can be all over. But when you start the playbook and you have discipline and keep going, you're going to form those really good habits. All right. And it's going to help you have that focused intention. Okay. Focused intention. It's also going to help you with to create action for income producing activities. All right. Because sometimes we'll think that since, you know what, we don't plot, we don't punch a clock. We don't have a manager that tells us what to do. All right. We don't have tasks. We are our own presidents, managers, leaders of our business. Okay. So you want to do actions that are going to create the income that you want. Okay. And having that playbook is going to do that. So it's going to provide that continuous learning and growth as your playbook evolves with new insights and strategies, okay? Because as you're doing your playbook, you're going to find new things. You're going to find new techniques. You're going to find a new way of doing something. So your playbook is always evolving. If Ohio State football had the same playbook they had from 18 whenever they started football, okay? I don't know when they started football. Anyway, they would not be successful today. Their playbook is always evolving. They're always looking at their opponents. They're always learning and growing from there and coming up with new strategies. Okay. So our first play, okay, is personal preparation. All right. So when you get up in the morning, this is probably a nice morning routine. All right. Spend some time reviewing your daily goals. And these goals should align with your vision from 2025. Okay. And then you want to set your intentions for the day and then check your emails and messages. Now, I really suggest, and I have a tip for you, okay, that you put a time limit, especially on checking emails and messages. I am guilty, number one right here, okay? I start going into my emails And then you know what? I start going down rabbit holes and I'm like, oh yeah, I should have bought that. It's on sale right now. Oh, you know what? I started putting out fires because someone needs a replacement or someone didn't get something and all of a sudden half my morning is gone and my personal intentions for the day didn't get done. All right. So set a time limit in here is going to be in line with your vision board. All right. So if you don't have your vision board yet, I highly recommend put it together. I did mine in Canva. If you are crafty and you want to do a poster board and do it, that's great too. If you want to do the pillowcase and you can sleep on it every night, you can do that too. Whatever works for you, put it on your cell phone somewhere where you see it. Now, behind me are things that happened to me in the past. These are my successes from the past, and that's why they're behind me. Okay. But I'm not looking behind, I'm not going backwards in time. So if you came to my office right now, in front of me is my vision board. It's on my board, right? It's in front of me. Okay, so it's always there. So have that vision. So when you get up in the morning, it will drive you to have those good plays of the morning. Okay. All right. So play number 2, product knowledge. Okay, guys, we've had some great product knowledge. We've had the multi cooker from Jenny. Last week it was Bonnie. We had module mates today. I mean, and you can go in the past. We've had plenty. And so you need to read up on any product updates or industry news, okay? So Pam just said earlier, and we're going to talk about that too again, is we have a new Facebook page, all right? Practice, 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 practice. I remember practicing in front of a mirror. I remember practicing, there was my couch, okay, and I had pillows and I pretended they were people, okay? I started way back when, and so my daughter was 2 years old, and I would practice with her. She thought I was telling her a story. I was just practicing my product demo, okay? You've got to practice because when you actually want to go live or you actually are in front of customers or whether you're working a vendor event or doing a live event or an in-person event, you want to be ready, okay? And so the more you practice, record yourself, watch yourself, okay? So practice. So a tip here is we have lots and lots of places that you can go. So new is the Tupperware US and Canada Facebook page for training and product info run by Tupperware's trainer specialist Janine. And if you haven't joined that is a page that you can follow because it's public. It is out there for the public. The public can find that too. But it is great training for you. And you can actually pull those product videos that they put out there since it is a public page and share them in your VIP groups, in your own groups, okay? Um, and then there is a group. That group is private only for the sales force, okay? And that group is going to be run by the sales reps, the sales, I don't know what their titles are anymore. It's kind of changing, so bear with me, okay? Anyway, and that is a group that if you haven't joined yet, Pam posted it in the champion group to go join. I mean, that is going to be a way for you to connect with all the Salesforce members in the country, news and recognition, okay? So make sure you're staying up on that product knowledge. All right, a third play you should be doing is prospecting and outreach, okay? Where are you going to start? Where are you going to start? You need to find new leads. You can do it through social media, through referrals, or other networks, okay? And when you find these new leads, as you're out and about throughout the day, wherever you're going, stopping at the bank, stopping at the hairdresser, stopping at the grocery stores, you know what? Have some logo wear on, have a logo item. So they're like, oh, you're with Tupperware? Okay. And so you can start conversation and you can start adding these new leads to your list. You can start, your tip is to start a wonderful 100 list. Now, if you've been in Tupperware for a while, you know what we're talking about. Well, that is the first thing when we brought people into the business is to start a wonderful 100 list. So however you want to do it. If you are a techie person and you want to do it on your cell phone, on a spreadsheet, in Word, if you want to do it the good old fashioned way, okay? I always called it my star book, okay? And in here, as I met new people, I would put their name in here and I would put the date I met them, okay? And how I met them and maybe a little bit about them. And then I would number it 1 through 10 down the side because it has been studied, okay, that it'll take 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 contacts before you get a result. Okay. So don't give up. So this is where you need to start, is with that. And that list is always changing. Okay. So you're going to be adding people, you're going to be crossing people off because they either dated a party with you or they joined your team. Okay. Or they said, never talk to me again, which has never happened to me. All right, guys. Play number 4. You've got to follow up. All right. So if you've been in this business and you have past hostesses, you can reach out to them. If you have guests from their parties, those are prospects for you to follow up with. You have leads from craft shows, vendor shows, fairs you've done. Those are leads for you to follow up with. And we have a perfect opportunity since we have a new Tupperware. All right. And maybe there's just someone you met who showed interest in the business. All right. You've got prospects. They should be on your list. All right. So schedule in your play, okay, in your play week, in your play day, okay, in your playbook, check-ins. Check in with them. Provide updates to them and offer value. You don't want them finding out false news, okay, out on social media, which is driving me crazy. They have taken money from my customer because they're scams. Um, they tell you all these terrible things that have happened to Tupperware. Not true. Okay. You be the one to stay in touch with your customers and keep them updated. We have a new Tupperware. We're alive and growing. We are building and we're excited for our new business. All right. So make sure that you're the one checking in and providing updates and offering value to your customers. When new sales come out, when this is healthy month, this is get organized month. All right. You have value to add to your customers, okay, and their lifestyles. As you're following up in that wonderful 100 list book that you have, keep notes. All right. So, like I said, I would put that person's name. If they had kids, if there was somewhere they worked that they shared with me, just anything I gleaned from meeting them. Okay. And then I numbered it down and I'd be like, oh, you know what? December 15th, I sent her the I don't know, the January sales that came out. I'm just making this stuff up, okay? Just put the date in there and I sent her a Facebook message, all right? I mailed the new Module Mate sales on January 1st, okay? So how you did it, what you did and how you shared it, okay? And have that, okay? So if emailing them isn't getting you result, try a new way of contact, all right? Now don't do this. And I said number 1 through 10, do not follow up with them 10 days in a row. Okay. Give them some time. All right. Give them some time. All right. It might be a couple weeks. It might be the next month. Okay. But don't give up till you've gone 10 times. I know there's stories out here because way back when we'd have rallies every single Monday and they were live and in person. And I don't know if it was Pam Clift or, I mean, I'm sure there's someone on this call who someone invited them to go to a rally week after week after week. And you kept saying, no, no, no. Okay. And then one day you finally said, you know what, I'm just going to go so she stops bothering me. You know what? They're top people in the business right now. So don't give up. All right, guys, we are going on to play number 5, where we're going to promote your business. I'm going to ask some of our top directors here, Ellen and Jessica, to help me out here. Okay, they are our top social media gurus. Are going to tell you where you can go find information. So when you're promoting your business, you should be creating engaging social media posts. All right, tips, product highlights, customer testimonials. Plan a live video, a recipe, or a product demo, okay? And share special offers and promotions with your customers. Now, your tip of for this play is to be authentically you. Don't want you to be Ellen. Don't want you to be Pam Clift. I mean, they're awesome people. We don't want you to be Bonnie. We want you to be you. People will be attracted to you, okay? And your real life situations. We also have all these other groups, which I will have. Who wants to go first? Is Ellen or Jessica?
Jessica can go ahead.
Okay,
I'm
great.
ready.
I can stop the share.
Hello,
now.
everybody. Yes, that would be awesome. because I have slides too. Hello, everyone. So I will be sharing with you all the champion copy and paste, and to dig a little bit into it and why you need to join it and how to use it. All right, so we are going to get started. Let me find my share. Awesome. Can everybody see it? Can you see it, Loretta? Because I see your face. All right, awesome. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, I'm going to share with you all a little bit about the champion copy and paste group. And for those that don't know me, my name is Jessica Gordon, and I'm director with Extreme Stars. So grab your pen and paper or maybe your device and take some notes, which I know you're already doing because we have some great content so far. So, all right, let's get started. All right, so why use the group? So it's going to save you guys so much time. Oh my goodness. So it's going to help you guys run your parties so much easier. It's going to help you with your VIP groups, and it's going to help you with your business page. Why? Because the content is already there. All right. So like Loretta said earlier, though, it needs to be in your voice. All right. This is just a template. All right. So January is already there for you. There'll be a February one, there'll be a March one, and so on. All right. But like Loretta said earlier, you need to use your voice. You need to make sure it's authentically you. You need to personalize it so you can build relationships with those people in your VIP group and, you know, in the party as well as your business page. So it will help you decide what content to post to. All right. So if you're not a part of our copy and paste Facebook party group, this is the banner, so look for that. And then if you're searching for it on Facebook, it's called Champion Team Copy and Paste Group. All right, so if you're not a part of that, I highly recommend joining. Like I said, all the content is already there. And then I just want to bring something to your guys' attention though. When you look at the group, I had to move you guys. When you look at the group, this is just an example of one of the posts that's in there. You see where it says pre-party post 3. Well, you're gonna see like pre-party post 1, pre-party post 4, and like day 1 post 1, and all those different things, right? I do that to stay organized. All right, so hopefully it'll help you all stay organized too. But what I don't recommend doing is copying that and posting it into your VIP group or your parties or on your business page, because guess what? That's gonna be a red flag. They're gonna know it's not you for one thing, and even Facebook might shut you guys down. All right, because that shows it's being copy and pasted. All right. So when you're looking at these words, what is one of the things you are choosing to focus on improving in the new year? That's a great starting point. All right. So I'm going to go to the next slide here. Hold on. Yes. So how are you going to stand out? So taking that example of those word choices, like Loretta already mentioned, in your voice, what I love to use, because I get stuck, guys. I have a lot going on in life, all right? Like I said, but this is gonna also save you some time. This Chat GPT, I absolutely love using it. You can just ask it, hey, you know, use that same word choices, and hey, you know, change this up using my voice and add maybe this to it, and then add another question, a different question to it. All right, it's that easy and it's free. All right, so you're gonna add your personality, whether it's emojis, you're going to ask questions, this or that, ABCD questions, or your own flair, whatever you have. But the goal is to build relationships using these tools, all right, and these platforms, all right? And then, like Loretta already mentioned this too. So posting consistently, that is what's really going to start building your business. Why? It's because it builds trust, guys. When they're seeing you show up all the time, and you're interacting with them, you're learning about them, that builds trust, all right? And like we've mentioned before, the 80-20 rule, 80% of it is the fun. So this stuff here, using emojis, asking questions, all those different things, that's the fun part. The 20% of it is your sales. So if you're only posting sales in your parties or groups or your business page, that could be why you're not getting engagement or orders, all right? So start with the other stuff first, make it fun, and be like, okay, guess what, guys? This is on sale, all right? Things like that. All right, and then I know time is valuable, right? We all know that, especially nowadays, time is very valuable. So what I love using too is posting consistently is the Facebook scheduling tool, and that is a free thing for you guys to use. So make sure you're checking that out as well. And as always, when you're doing your posts, the eye-catching images are so important because that's what's going to stop the scroll on Facebook or any social media platform. Then they're going to read what you're posting, all right? So you can use Canva to create your own, but I know we have some great tools in our champion Facebook group as well, and I believe in boards, and I believe Ellen will be talking about that next. All right, Ellen.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, so I was going to share with you the boards, and just kind of, if you don't know what boards is, I was just going to share that really quick. Just so you can see that. So Boards is an app that you can use. Sorry, that's my board. Boards is an app that you can use. And Boards is, so there's a free version of it. In the free version of it, you can have one shared board and one personal board. So the shared board that you would have would be our champion board. And your personal board, I highly recommend, I'm just going to show you my personal board. I highly recommend your personal board. You have, so right here is the most important thing you should have on your personal board. Right here are my money links and my shopping links. So my money links, such as my PayPal, my Venmo links, really quick, that I can send out to people when they say, hey, how can I pay you? I have my shopping link right there. That's my website. I have my enroll link is right there. And then the link to the digital catalog that is connected to my website. So I have that for everybody. I also have my messenger link there. So if somebody wants to contact me via messenger, it's just easy for me to send them my messenger link. So I have that there too. So any important links that are just, or maybe you just want to send somebody your email and you just don't want to type it 1,000 times, put that in there, right? Or your phone number, you don't want to type it, put that there. So what Boards is it's almost kind of like notes on your phone, except it's here, right? So if you already use notes on your phone, that's great. The benefit to this board here, the champion board, is that I load this for you. So like, so for example, the January one has all of the sales graphics in here for you already loaded, right? So it has the sales graphics, it has the recruiting graphics, it has the perks, all the party perks and stuff for this month. The copy and paste is being loaded, so the copy and paste will be there. It has the fundraising flyers are in here, all the host information. It has all of our engagement posts, right? All of our engagement posts are here, and then the captions are right here. And this is the document that has the 3 different captions that you can use. And then host coaching is in here as well. Oh, sorry, that's another file. Host coaching's not in that one. But host coaching's in another one. But so these I load for you. It's like I went into the notes in your phone and I put everything in there for you. Okay. So yeah, so as far as like your own, like all those other links that are your personal links, yeah, if you want to keep those in the notes of your phone, keep them in the notes of your phone. If that system's working for you, keep it there. But in Boards, I load all this stuff for you, so you don't have to worry about doing that, right? And so, but you can use, if you have the free version of this app, you're going to use this just like you use the notes in your phone. You're going to go to the app, you're going to copy it, and then you're going to go back to your messages and you're going to paste it, right? If you do the paid version, it's really kind of cool because it shows up in your text messages as what's called an extension. And so a little like Earth shows up. I'm not sure if what it is on an Android. Is it, nod your head, Loretta, if it shows up as an Earth, or does it show up as like a keyboard at the
It's
bottom of
a
your
little world, little
a
circle.
little world? Okay. So yeah, it shows up like a little world at the bottom, and it is for a world for us too. I just was saying Earth, but it's a little world at the bottom. Loretta's correct. A little world at the bottom of your keyboard. It shows up, and when you click on it, it opens this up, and it's kind of cool because then you just tap it and it, boom, it's like in your text message, and it's just like tap, tap, send, tap, send, tap, send. It's super fast. So if you do the paid version, you can do that. But if you don't want to pay for it, don't sweat it. Just use it just like you would the notes in your phone. Go to the app, copy it, go back to your text message, paste it. The other benefit to doing the paid version is you do have a desktop version, which is what I'm sharing right here. And so I just, but if you only use devices, you don't need a desktop version. Okay. I'm all about cutting corners. So if you can get away with free, go free. Okay. It's not that deep. All right. And then the other thing I want to show you, I'm going to stop my share because I'm not sure if I was sharing the right way in order to show. So let me, hold on a second, guys. Let me just go to Facebook really quick. And I'm going to pull up Champion, and then I will share again. And I will show you in the Champion team page. Whoops. Glad I went there while I wasn't sharing. Um, So Facebook Messenger can be a little revealing. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna share, go back to this, and I'm gonna go to champion team page and share. And so on the champion team page, if you go to media and go to albums, if you go to albums, that's where you can find the engagement posts that we were talking about. Also, Pam also has the January perks all here, which is fantastic. But here are the engagement posts that we were talking about. So you can click on this, the album, and when you click on the picture, in the caption are all the options. Okay, everybody's faces are covering it. In the caption are all the options that you just pick one of those options for your caption of that picture. You don't do all that. Just kind of like what Jessica said. Don't copy that whole thing. Don't put January 2 caption options. Pick one. Okay. Pick just one of those. Okay. Otherwise, they're going to know you're copying and pasting. Okay. So you got to read and then pick one of those. And that way it just kind of mixes it up a bit. Right. And so it just kind of makes it fun. So pick whichever one just kind of speaks to you, and then just kind of go from there. So it's just kind of fun. And that's something Pam actually provides that for us. It's just a program that she purchases for us. I just get it to you guys. So she pays for it and I just deliver it to you guys. I just make it. So I put it in the albums and I put it in boards for us. So just, I appreciate Pam for getting that for us and supplying Champion with all that. So thank you, Pam. And so yeah, so that's just another one of the cool tools that we have here at Champion. So use it, and you can schedule that all for the whole month and then just let it go, right? And if you have those engagement posts for the whole month, you don't have to think about that, right? So then when you do go and post your sales, you already have some of, that you've already done the 80%, right? So you can post your 20 here and there, right? And without stressing about like, oh, wait, am I only just posting sales? No, you're not, because you scheduled all the other stuff, right? So that makes it kind of fun. And then when other fun things come up, you can just kind of sprinkle those in too. But you don't have to worry about like, am I posting consistently? Yes, you are, because you scheduled the consistent stuff. And then you can sprinkle in the fun stuff when it just strikes you or you see something really cool, and you don't have to worry about how consistent you are because you scheduled the consistency. So, all right, back to you, Loretta. Are we going back to Loretta, or you have a little bit
Gotta
more?
finish this up. We still
All
got
right.
to do. Oh my goodness. Are you guys not grateful for being part of this champion team? I mean, the effort, the training, the work, the sharing from Jessica and Ellen and so many others. I mean, Jenny earlier, Bonnie, Pam, all the directors, all the top leaders here. We're always sharing to help you grow. Okay. I mean, I don't know, Ellen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jessica. The copy paste. Because I'm not a social media person, so the times I need it, I'm like, I need the help. Okay, guys, so don't be afraid. Go and take this. It's free for you to grow your business. All right. All right, guys, we're gonna go back to our plays. All right, so far we've covered our play number one was personal preparation. Okay, now these aren't things you're gonna do once in a while, guys. So you should probably try to hit these every day. Okay. 5 days a week. Yes, you can have your weekends. Okay. All right. But every day you should be personally preparing your day. Okay. You should too be looking at product knowledge. You can't sell something you don't know about. Okay. Just posting that picture is not going to sell it. You sharing how your hard-boiled eggs were done in 12 minutes is going to share the multi-cooker. Okay. 3, you should be prospecting and outreaching. You should go and use Facebook as a tool to meet new people, not to do other things. Okay. I don't use it to just post whatever. I use it as a business tool. Okay. Number 4 is follow up. So you've got these leads, you've got these prospects, you worked a vendor show, you probably met at least 1 or 2 people. Okay. Follow up with them. You spent hours there. You get those leads, all right? And number 5 was promote your business. So that's where we're at now, right, guys? You see my screen. Okay. So we are now promoting your business. You got some amazing tools to work with. You've got free tools from Champion. You have a YouTube Champion page. You give a Tupperware TW Champs website to go to too. There's so many resources out there. All right, play number 6. We are going to personally develop and grow. Okay. And like I said, you can't have the same playbook you had 10 years ago. You've got to always be growing yourself personally. All right. All right. So listen to podcasts, attend trainings. Okay. Like this one. Guys, I've been in Tupperware. Oh, it's going to be 30 years, but anyway. And I come every single Monday. And yes, sometimes I'm a trainer and sometimes I'm not. And I'm learning from the new people that join this business. They've got fresh new ideas that, after a while things become routine and you're like, maybe you get a little bored, but then someone new comes along and tells you this fun little kitchen hack or whatever. I'm like, that's awesome. Okay. So you never stop learning. Of course, read books. There's books behind me, motivational books, inspirational books, sales techniques, cooking techniques. Watch a cooking show, whatever you can to personally grow your business. All right. But remember, everything you do has to align with your vision. So you think about the action you're going to take and ask yourself, is this going to get me closer to my vision or farther away? Okay. So watch and practice new sales techniques. Start watching the trainings that are going to be done on the Salesforce, Tupperware Salesforce page. Watch them, see how they move, hear the words they use. Watch how they handle products. Okay. I remember Pam Cliff just sharing, you don't hold your smidge like casually, like it's just like, whatever. You hold it like it's fine china. All right. Oh my goodness, don't you want this little smidget? Oh, like and you gotta use those right word choices and those right um the way you handle things, okay? All right. Anyway, connect with team members for motivation and strategy sharing. Guys, find someone that you can connect with who is positive. Okay? All right. I forget how that thing goes, but you become like the 5 closest people to you. Okay. So when you are joining groups, when you are starting a little network, um, whatever, and so who do you want to be like? Those are the people you want to align yourself with, get to know, and get motivated from. Okay. Years ago, I met Bonnie in Paris. I think that's where I met you, right? And we have been best friends ever since. And there's a little group of us, and we chat every single week. All right. And that the Lord moved Bonnie into champions. Now she's a champion too. All right. So you need to network. And so the Tupperware Salesforce group that's going to be out there, you can connect with people across the nation and learn from each other. I have friends in Hawaii. I have friends in Canada, and we have little groups. Okay, so I have lots of little groups that I'm networking with. Okay, so that will keep me motivated because sometimes I'm not having a great day, and so I'll come along and just make my day. I'm like, all right, okay, I can do this. All right, so do that. Connect with them. Join online forums or local networking groups to build relationships. Now, don't just join groups that don't mean anything to you. Okay. Join the groups that maybe you are. I love little American Eskimo dogs. Okay. My dad used to breed them, and my mommy had one, and I had one of them. And I don't know why I'm gonna cry. Okay, but anyway, they're just the beautiful dogs. But anyway, so I am part of that group on Facebook, and I watch and I network with them because I have something in common with them. Of course, I'm a part of a fitness group. Okay, so be part of those groups because at the right time, on the side, not okay, you can build relationships with these people, and all of a sudden, an opportunity will present itself. Like, you know what, I really need to do, I got to eat better, whatever. And so we have products to help people eat better. Okay. So be part of those groups. So grow professionally and personally. Take advantage of the groups in Tupperware and the champion training channels and events the copy paste, the FSRC groups that are out there. There's all kinds of places you guys can network. Okay. Your play number 7 is plan for tomorrow. All right. So throughout the day, you started off your morning with your preparation. You dug into a little product knowledge. And I'm not saying spend hours here, guys. 5 minutes. Learn a new buzzword, okay, for the multi-cooker, okay, or a new recipe. Do your prospecting. You know what? Maybe maybe you set aside 5 minutes to go through Facebook and comment on somebody's post. You know, I'm telling you, you got to set yourself a time limit, please, or you can get lost, okay? And comment. So plan for tomorrow. Reflect on the day's achievements and lessons, okay? What did you learn? What did you achieve? Did you cross something off your list, okay? Did you learn something new about modular mates, okay? And then plan your next day with some clear actionable items and steps, okay? And again, ask, will this get me closer or farther from my goal? All right. My vision, okay, is to be bolder, okay? Be bolder, and I need to be bolder for my business. And I want to be able to help my husband, okay? Because right now he's laid off. All right. So we need a little extra income right here, okay? And so I have that vision in front of me, okay, to have a happy home, okay? And so is it going to get me closer to my home? Okay. Oh, what was the other one? There was one more there. I forgot it was. What was it? Anybody remember? Don't forget. Oh, celebrate your successes, whether they big or small. Okay. All right. And then tips for success. Your playbook, your champion playbook is going to keep you focused, motivated, and drive you closer to your vision. This is a daily playbook. All right. Be disciplined. I am telling you that Will Howard, quarterback for the Ohio State football team, was very disciplined and very consistent. And he is going to go out there and he is going to beat Texas. Okay. Just telling you right now. But anyway, because he stuck to his schedule every day. All right. Flexibility. All right. Adjust the plan as needed based on what works best for you. Okay. If you feel like, you know what, I can cut back in this area, or maybe, you know what, you need to tweak something here and there, and you realize, you know what, something just, you know, whatever, then cut back. Now, I talked about that personal growth, and I talked about podcasts, books, training channels, forums. Okay. I'm not saying to do them all at the same time. Okay. So you might want to tweak that to just kind of like, maybe you have one devotion for the day or one paragraph for the day. So make it flexible, and please take self-care. It always broke my heart when I heard people say, I do this business 24/7. You have got to take care of yourself. You have got to turn it off. You've got to pay attention to your family. No one works 24/7 at a 9-to-5 job. So why are you? Okay, this is your own business. You have those cutoff times, and you take those breaks, or you are going to burn out. All right. So let's have this champion playbook. Let's keep each other focused. I mean, find a buddy and champion and just ask them, you know, what's your vision? How's your playbook going? How did your day go? I mean, let's keep each other accountable. All right. So you can drive closer to your vision. And guys, success is the sum of small efforts repeated daily. Plan your day with intention and watch your dreams unfold one step at a time. I've seen plenty of people who come in and they're one night sensations. They had an amazing day, even maybe a week or a hot month, and then we never see them again. It's those people that consistently do the small things every single day. Every day they're learning, every day they're growing, every day they're moving forward towards their goal. I promise you, you will be a top champion, okay? If you are consistent and do those small plays every single day. So who's ready to go out there and do their playbook and be the best champion ever? You ready? Say yes in the chat, guys. Let's do this. Let's make champions.